Well, there was plenty of sweating going on over the weekend for sure, but Dr. Suzanne Yee is here to help us deal with severe underarm sweat, because a lot of people deal with this, and Alan is here on the table. Christy is helping us out as well to show us how MiraDry works. Tell us about this.
Well, MiraDry is actually a microwave technology that targets the sweat glands, and it basically eliminates the sweat glands.
Really?
Yes. And it leaves the surrounding area intact, and so there's no side effect to the surrounding area. And it is immediate. I mean, the next day, patients notice that they aren't sweating.
Yeah.
It's effective, and it's very long lasting.
And you found that a lot of people have big problems with this.
1 in 5 people have excessive sweating that either is debilitating or embarrassing. Like if they're working and they take off their jacket, they have the big spots there, or they're having to put antiperspirants on 5 or 6 times a day, or changing their clothes. So it can be a time-consuming thing. It can be embarrassing, and it can change your lifestyle just by having this treatment. The previous treatments that were around, or that are still around, are the antiperspirants, which are temporary, Botox, which is also temporary, and it lasts about 7 to 8 months, and then you have to have another treatment. And then, of course, there's surgery. And surgery can be variable because it's technique dependent, because basically we go in there and we just scrape the sweat glands. And so you have downtime, you have risk with that. So this is great because there's no downtime.
Non-invasive. Is it a laser, or what is it?
It's actually microwave technology.
Microwaves,
yes. It uses electromagnetic energy, and so it doesn't matter if the skin color. We can treat light skin patients, we can treat dark skin patients. It doesn't hurt the skin, which makes it great.
Alan, tell us kind of what problems you were having. Why did you need to go and do this?
Well, for me, working in business, you have deadlines constantly, you have to meet, a lot of stress. And particularly when I wore suits into meetings with either my superiors or with clients, I feel like it's not only important to be confident in the meeting, but to appear confident. So having a sweating issue, I could never take off my jacket or relax in the interview. I had to be conscious of how animated I was during that interview. So MiraDry has given me kind of that freedom to be relaxed, appear relaxed, be more confident in interviews and meetings and that type of scenario.
You don't have to worry about that all the time now. Now, does it hurt at all? I'll ask you first.
No, not at all.
No?
They've been doing a great job. It's very painless. You have a few injections in the beginning, but it's a very small needle, and for the microwave procedure, you can't feel anything.
Okay, because I know you're going to tell us that, but you do provide a little anesthesia.
We do. It's like at the dental office where we inject a little medicine, and basically it numbs the whole area, so you don't really feel the procedure at all. And we actually did Alan's right arm several weeks ago, so he could tell the difference, and he's noticed the huge difference. There's no wetness here, and then there's some wetness here, so it was immediate.
That's wonderful. Now, our bodies need to sweat, though. What about that? Because that's the way we cool.
Right. Yeah, we cool by evaporative cooling, which is basically sweating, which lets off the heat from our body. There's 4 million sweat glands in our body, and 2% of them are in the underarm area.
Really?
So if you just get rid of those, it's not going to affect your evaporative cooling or ability to cool your body.
Okay,
So
and you went right back to work, what, the next day?
I did the next day. I was in work. Really, the only thing you need to worry about is wearing an ice pack for most of the day to help with the swelling and bruising, but there's nothing to worry about the next day. You can wear your regular clothes and get right back into your routine.
Any side effects you need to tell us about?
There may be a little bit of soreness, some swelling. We ask patients to use ice packs. That helps a lot. You may have a little bit of temporary tingling that goes away. There could be long-term hair loss occasionally, which is, most patients are okay with that.
Yeah, that's okay.
And some
especially women.
Especially women. Some bruising and redness, which is temporary also. So it's really, the risks are very low for the benefits that you get. And the patients have been followed for up to 2 years now. And up to 2 years, patients have been very satisfied. 82% reduction in their sweat. And so I think on long term, it's going to continue. And so it's a long-term treatment for something that is life-consuming.
Exactly, and has changed Alan's life, it sounds like. So they just need to maybe come in and kind of get a consultation on this and find out more about it? You can do that at the Cosmetic and Laser Surgery Center. You're the only one in this area offering MiraDry, right?
Right.
It's the only place you can find it. So there's DrSuzanneYee.com, and also their phone number if you'd like to say, hey, I'm interested in that, and also a lot of information on your website, too. Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you coming, Alan.
No problem.
Okay,
Thank
you go
you.
make all those big business deals now, and
I'll try.
they won't see you sweat.